Hey ladies, I'm coming to you with a product review from Crafter's Edge. Well, actually, it's Maker's Moment. A movement. Good gracious. Maker's Movement. I will have their information below to the website if you wanted to take a look at any of the products that I'm going to show you. And like I said, this is a review. I'm not a design team member or anything like that. They reached out and asked if I would do a review on some of their jewelry stuff. So before I show you the things that I made, I quickly wanted to show you, these are the dies that I received. So you see that it's Maker's Movement, and it comes with these pieces right here. These cut like butter through the faux leather I'm going to show you. And then I also received these tassel, these are fabric dies, they're not fabric, they're meant for you to cut out the faux leather that they have and also metal sheets. I didn't get any of the metal, so I can't show you that, but I will link Natalie's video below because she also did a review, and her and I both got these same two dies, and so that you can see what she made and grab some inspiration from her stuff, and she'll show you how she used these. So those, and then I went ahead and I also got these right here are oh geez, I'm sorry guys. Alright, so these right here are feathers. They're etched metal. You get 6 pieces, so you get 2 of this size right here, and they're in silver. Okay, so I'm using my OttLite. I do apologize I'm not able to do this during the day. I was out and about all day long, just really busy, so I didn't get a chance to do this during the day. So this is what it's going to be. And so you'll see that here are the 2 sizes, and then there's one more that's even smaller, but I used those ones so I can't show you them. But you do get 2 large, 2 medium, 2 small. And then also the other ones that I got are right here. Actually, I'm sorry, that was for the feathers. I didn't even look at the fact that I showed those ones. Let's keep this right here. Talk about rush. I'm trying to cook dinner right now. I gotta water my plants, and I am just a hot mess. So these are the etched metal and silver, and there's 3 different sizes. So we have, let's see. Alright, so we have this one, and this one. So those are the 3. And then on the other side, they're not etched. It's a flat surface. Just so you know, it's only on the one. Okay. And this is a metal. It's not really bendable, so that's the good thing is that when you put this on something, it's not going to bend really easily. Then the other ones I just showed you originally, they're called this right here. You also get 6 pieces of those, and you do get 2 large, 2 medium, and 2 small. So of course it's going to look the same on both sides. So there's no like etching or anything that's on the edges or anything, so they're identical on both sides. Okay. So those are the metal that I received, and then I'm going to show you the faux leather. Okay, so the faux leather, you get 2 6x6s. Okay, I got the frost blue, I got brown, and I got gold. And they're faux, so they're not real leather. And so for instance, this is the gold, and it's beautiful. Sorry, it's probably blinding, but it's not like a gold. It's like, I can't even explain how gorgeous this is. It is so pretty. It's not the gold I thought it was going to be, which I'm excited because this is 1,000 times prettier. So look at that. It's so gorgeous. So you get 2 of those, and it does have a felt type backing. So I didn't know that. I thought this was going to be like this on both sides. So, because if you're making something, this is what you're going to see on the reverse instead of this. But that's not what it was. And then also too, I got brown. I did order coral, but they didn't have, the coral I guess wasn't ready. So I only got about 4 of these in brown. And then this is how it looks in the back. Now this one right here has the lettering. And this right here, I guess, was just the first release. When they do have them ready to go, it will not have this writing that you see in the back, like this. Because that was the one thing I did ask. I go, is it really going to be like that in the back? And they said, no, this won't be like that when you receive it. So these right here are the brown. And then I got the frost blue, which is a super, super soft blue. It's gorgeous. And it's with a white felt in the back. Again, I did not know these were going to have a felt backing. So I'll give you the pros and the cons about that. So for instance, these right here, they cut out really well, right? So when I seen these, I was like, okay, these are perfect. I am going to make these super duper cute earrings that I seen on Pinterest. They were pinched like this, and they have the chain coming out here. They looked gorgeous. But I don't want to see this, honestly. I don't want to see this in the back on an earring. I just don't, it just doesn't look complete. So, for instance, like these right here, so you'd have to cut them, and you'd have to layer them. Okay, and this is how it would look if it was sandwiched, which is better. It's not bad. But you would just double it up so that it's the same on both sides. You would just have that tan color in between, which is fine. It's not a big deal. But I could not make, because now it's too thick for me to do this type of fold that I was wanting to do. And, you know, you just use fabric tack to adhere these, just so you know. And not hot glue. Do not do that. And it wouldn't fold and pinch the way I needed it to, so that I could do those earrings. So I had to think of something else, but that's what you would do in this case, so that if you do make earrings, no, I don't know, if you're okay with seeing that in the back, then it's fine. I'm not okay with that, so I would have to do, double it up. On this one right here, I wasn't a big fan of this being on the reverse. The other colors are fine. This right here I'm okay with. I would prefer it not to be, but it's fine. It's doable. So, just so you know, when you cut this one out, it only cuts in the middle, not around. So it looks like this. Okay? So you have to literally put it where you want it, and then make sure you have edging that is equal on both sides. Because when you take this off, it's only cutting the middle, which was a bummer. I truly thought this was going to be a tassel, because I was already pumped about making stuff if it was a tassel. So there is a way to do it. It's not like you can't. And this one does cut through the faux leather. You just got to run it through a few times. And I think it's because the felt backing doesn't allow it to cut like butter. So I know this would work in paper. It will cut the paper out fine. This right here didn't work at all. So you see right here? And I did the pressure setting for this, and I even took it up a notch every single time outside of what the instructions said, just to see maybe if it just needed more pressure because of the backing. And it didn't work. So your pressure setting, I believe, was 7. I'd have to look, but I believe it was a 7 setting. And on the machine that's right here. But look at that, nothing. It just left the embossing part of it, but not at all. And it was to the point where it was bending my die. So I just stopped. I didn't do it. So it will not cut through this, but I'm sure this will cut through maybe paper or something that's not this kind of material. So that was a bummer. I really was hoping that it would, and because I just wasted this. I have to throw this away because I'm not going to sit and take the time to cut through each one with an X-Acto blade. I'm not going to do that. I want to be able to run it and it work out fine. So what you can do with this, because it's like that though, is you would just put adhesive through the top, then you would fold it together, and then you would just go ahead and I was gonna do this, but I couldn't find like the bead caps that I had. They're like a plastic type of bead cap, and but they were too small. They didn't fit, and I was hoping they would, because I was like, oh my gosh. So just roughly turning it about, it just does the loopies for you. So see, that's actually cute. And if you had, you know, a big enough bead cap, you could cover that. But there's other options. I mean, it can be done. But this is just how it would look. So that's how you would fold it. Or you could do it this way. Okay, so you just have to make sure to give yourself a little bit of space up top, and then you roll it, and then you just cut the bottom off. So had this gone through, I would have just cut all the way down here, and then it would have, these would have all opened and separated, just like this right here, how it opened and it's separated. And then just roll it. I used Glossy Accent on this one to turn it, but because I couldn't find my Fabri-Tac, but Glossy Accent worked fine too. You just got to keep in mind Glossy Accent seeps right through it, so you got to work with it quickly and make sure that when you roll it tight. But because it does, it's just like a sponge, it just soaks up the liquid. Now if you have Fabri-Tac, it'll sit on top, so that's the best thing to use. But anywho, so you can totally do it like this. You just got to be more mindful to cut a little bit up extra up top. Okay, so you could do it this way, or you could do it this way, which is super duper cute. And I could tell you, this pleather right here, this color is gorgeous. So anywho, all right, and then I did have other dies from previous, and this feather die right here. So you'll see in the project I'm going to show you, what I did is I just freehand cut the layers like that. So I ran, this is a fabric die from the same company, and I just cut the sides. Okay, so I'll show you the earrings that I made. Okay, so these right here, what I did is these right here were a different set of earrings that I purchased from Hobby Lobby. I took them apart, and all I did was add them on here. I didn't do this beading on here. But that's why I buy these type of things, because I know I'm going to take them apart and use them. So this actually, these earrings came with silver pieces, so I had to get gold pieces and then swap it out so that it would go with these really pretty, look at that, these pretty feathers that, like I said, I just freehand cut open. You could have left it, I could have left it solid, but I didn't want to. I liked it better with it having a little bit of extra character to it. And these are just with fish hooks. And on the back it's black, which I'm fine, because in the front these are like a black as well. So see, that looks, it goes fine that way. So I liked those. Very, well, they're not simple. These right here just added everything. But I liked them. They're so pretty. So those are the first set that I did. And then using these teardrop die set, which was probably my favorite one, I did these. Okay, hold on. All right, so I did these with the frost blue, the brown. These right here were from Hobby Lobby as well. It was when they had their clearance, and they're brown and they have blues mixed in between. So I just took the metal off of this, and then I added these little tiny, the etched metal on top. And that's it. So this was actually not hard to do, because I'm a big fan of buying stuff that I can know that I'll take apart and that I'll just reuse. So these are not adhered to each other. They're loosely put on there. And they're on fish hook earrings. And you'll see that it's the white in the back, and then it has the brown there. But I had to make it work. I didn't want to double it, because I just felt like if I doubled, it was just going to be so thick. And these are super light. These are really light beads. These are glass beads. They're not plastic or acrylic. But I absolutely love how these came out. Super pretty. Okay. And then using this same dies right here, I made little like purse dangles. Okay, so these little super cute hooks right here are swivel, and these come from Hobby Lobby in the sewing section. I got them in gold and in silver. So you'll see right here, it's by Sewology. When they were 50% off, those were the only ones, or else I would have grabbed all of them. And these are silver, and then here is gold. Super duper beautiful. Loved them, so I used the two. And what I did is I used this super pretty like unicorn gold, and then I used it on this side, so I adhered two of them together, and then I adhered the brown on top of that. And when I used it, I used the Fabri-Tac to keep them all together so they don't move. And then I just used a bookend crimp, you know, the bookmarks, but the crimp, whatever they're called. I can't even think right now. So anywho, and that's what I used to sandwich them together. So that's super pretty. I added tassel. I added this pretty swan from Hobby Lobby, and these super cute tassels I purchased from AliExpress. I bought these by the little baggies. I had this little diamond right here, and then I have this little cute heart that's right there, and it just hangs like this. So I thought that would be super cute and fun. And it's nice when you have a toggle that has a flower or a heart. It has some type of cuteness to it. But it's just pretty, and I loved it. Okay, and then I did the other one is almost exactly the same. I just changed up the colors. So you'll see right here, I did just vice versa. Brown, and then I added the gold on top. Same bookmark top. I used a different tassel right here. There's super pretty fabric with floral on it. I used the same beautiful swan from Hobby Lobby, and it's in gold. And then I used the same little tassel here with the same little diamond bling on it. And I used brass or bronze findings, because this has bronze right here, and then this is a soft gold. I need to be able to find some soft gold jump rings, because the gold I have is too bright and I didn't like that. So this is how this one looks. So these are super fun. I did love this die the best, more than this one. I didn't really enjoy this one, only because I just prefer tassels that cut it all the way out, you know. So, but aside from that, this does work. Just got to swipe it through a few times, and I believe it cuts better with the metal. Natalie did a video, and she used this. No, she didn't use this on the metal. I'm sorry, I'm lying. She used this on the metal, and she said the metal's very thin, and you could bend it very easily. So it does cut. These cut through that really well. And I did know that she managed to work it out with these. Like I said, I'll link her so you can see how she did the dies. And but I didn't love these. I loved these. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So these are what I did, and these are the earrings that I did. I hope you like them, and I'm going to do a giveaway, US only. I just wanted you to tell me what your favorite project was that I did, and then just leave a comment, and then I will make sure to go ahead and the giveaway for mine is going to be the machine. So this machine right here is what the giveaway will be. I will let you know in a week, next weekend, who the winner is. And the lady that I'm working with that is from the company will get your information, and she will mail you the machine. Okay, so Nat, like I said, she's doing the dies on her giveaway, and I'm doing the machine on mine. And thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching my review, what my thoughts and, you know, pros and cons are of the products. And you know, you just make it work, and that's exactly what I did. So again, thank you guys so much. Have an amazing and blessed week, and I will see you guys soon. Bye, ladies.